Hello again, from the Center for Academic and Professional Success at NSU. My name is Zach Osborne, and I'm an Associate Director in the Center for Academic and Professional Success. I work directly with a team of EDGE advisors who support you, and we're back today in your UNIV1000 class to pick up where we left off earlier this semester. We're going to talk about two very important topics today. First, we're going to pick up a thread that we started at the beginning of the semester and talk a little bit about academic planning. It's almost time for winter semester, and we want to be sure that you are ready. The second topic we'll talk about today is career planning. We'll talk a little bit about career planning overall and how you'll work with your EDGE advisor to ensure that you are on track to achieve your professional goals. We hope that you've settled into NSU over the first half of the semester, and we're excited to be back with you today to discuss more ways that we can help you gain the NSU edge. Before we get into that though, I want to introduce you to someone who you might not have yet met. Our Assistant Dean, Mignon Bissonnette. Mignon works primarily behind the scenes to make sure that CAPS is working at its best to help you during your time here at NSU. So though you might not meet her in person, she wanted to say a few words to you as you begin the second half of your first semester as an NSU Shark.
Hello Sharks, my name is Mignon Bissonnette and I am the Assistant Dean for the Center for Academic and Professional Success. I hope you all are having a great start to your first semester at NSU. I know my team has already been in your UNIV class before to talk about your academic plan and specifically your EDGE plan. Today, we're going to be back in your class talking about your career plan and how that career plan ties into the EDGE plan that you've already started. I'm sure most of you have already met or talked with your EDGE advisor, and I strongly recommend getting to know him or her. Your EDGE advisor is going to be one of your biggest supporters while you're here at NSU. Whether you're looking to change your class, maybe you want to change your major, thinking about an internship, possibly doing some research, or even shadowing someone in your industry. Your EDGE advisor is going to be here to ensure that whatever your dream is that brought you here to NSU, that you achieve that dream. So I thank you all for all the hard work that you've done so far this semester. And I look forward to meeting with each and every one of you around campus or when you come by the CAPS Center. Just remember, your CAPS family is here to support you during your 4 years at NSU. Congratulations on being halfway through your first semester, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you, Mignon. As you remember, when we came to your classroom before, we started by asking you how you define success. Now that you've had a few weeks to consider the question, what do you think? As you've been working through your first semester, you've probably been thinking a lot about the academic side of your NSU experience. Are you on track to earn the grades that you're targeting in your current classes? As you learn more about your major, how does it feel? Does it feel like you're studying things in which you're interested? When you think about the rest of your degree program, I want to encourage you to think a bit further down the road and think about the career for which you're preparing, not just the classes that you're current in. But before we take that leap, let's jump back for a moment to talk about registration for the winter 2021 semester, which is right around the corner, or may have already begun depending on when you're viewing this video in your UNIV class. Winter 2021 registration at NSU will open in 2 stages. The first stage, which we call priority registration, opens at 12 o'clock a.m. on Monday, October 26th. And it's important to note that's the middle of the night, not noon. 12 o'clock a.m. on Monday, October 26th, the priority registration window opens. Priority registration is available to students in the following groups: honors, veterans, active duty military, marine biology majors, student athletes, and students enrolled in fully online programs. It's important to note this is students only in fully online programs, not students in traditional programs where BlendFlex is currently being offered in response to COVID-19. If you have any questions about if your program is fully online or not, ask your EDGE advisor to be sure, but most students viewing this video will not be in fully online programs. But again, your Edge Advisor can help you confirm if your program is fully online or not. So if you're in one of those priority registration groups, you'll be able to register for the first time for the winter 2021 semester at midnight on Monday, October 26th. So be sure to set a reminder. If you are not in one of the priority registration groups, then you will be able to register for the first time 1 week later at midnight on Monday, November 2nd. So be sure to set your reminders as well for whichever registration window is yours to be sure that you register as soon as it opens. It's important that you register for the courses each semester in order to stay on track for your targeted graduation timeline. To be sure that you're registered for the best courses for your situation and your plans, we recommend that you meet with your Edge Advisor regularly, but that at the very least you review each semester's registration plan with your Edge Advisor in advance of your registration window opening each semester. As winter registration is right around the corner, if you're not registration ready right now, make sure that you meet with your advisor right away to get that way. In addition to checking in with you to be sure you know about the important dates related to the winter 2021 registration, I also wanted to provide a few additional reminders related to the registration for the coming semester. First, be sure to check out the website that we created especially for Edge students, that's you, that gives you step-by-step guides, information, resources, videos, and a variety of information related to both your registration for the winter semester and the overall creation of your Edge plan. You can access that page at bit.ly/edgeadvising. That's bit.ly/edgeadvising, all one word. Secondly, please know that some courses do fill up very quickly, especially those courses that all students need to take, such as general education classes like math and composition, or major specific courses. So be sure to set a reminder for the opening of your window to be sure that you get your registration completed right away once your window opens. This is also why it's important for you to have both your first choices for the courses you want to take, as well as some alternate choices ready to go when you register. That way, if the section of that math course that you really wanted to take on Tuesday and Thursday is full by the time you are ready to register, you'll already have a backup plan ready to go so that you can still complete your registration as soon as your window opens because you had both your first choices and your alternates ready to go. We are here to help you in the Center for Academic and Professional Success. You can book an appointment with your Edge Advisor in Navigate or by calling 954-262-7990. If you can't get in to see your Edge Advisor before your registration window opens, don't worry, we can still help. Just call 954-262-7990 to be connected to an advisor for a 15-minute drop-in meeting anytime between 9 a.m. and 4:45 p.m. Monday through Friday. There are no appointments required for drop-in meetings. You can call anytime during that window and be connected with an advisor. So if you can't get in to see your Edge Advisor before your registration window opens, be sure to come to a drop-in. That advisor at the drop-in meeting will be able to help you determine the correct courses to register for winter 2021. Okay, so now that we've shared with you these important reminders regarding winter 21 registration, let's move on to the second topic we'd like to discuss today. You might remember from our last visit that your Edge plan has two components. Your academic plan, which you've been working on all semester and we talked about during our last visit, and your career plan, which is the component of your Edge plan we'd like to talk with you about today. Your career plan is a plan to help you ensure that you supplement your courses with additional experiences outside the classroom that will help give you the NSU edge. Your career plan will also help you understand the career field that you intend to enter and that you have a plan to be successful in that career field. And finally, your career plan will help you be able to competitively market yourself to future jobs or graduate programs or wherever your career path takes you. Speaking of your career path, regardless of what major or program you're in now, you have something in common with all other students who entered NSU this fall. You have a goal of graduating from your undergraduate program. You also have a very important task in common with all of your other NSU cohort colleagues. that you need to plan for what comes next if you want to achieve your professional goals. A successful career is never an accident and always requires intentional preparation. So before we talk about some of the ways that your Edge Advisor can help you ensure that you're on track to achieve your professional goals, let's hear from some NSU Sharks about how they took advantage of the opportunities to engage in outside the classroom experiences to enhance their classroom learning.
What do I like the most about being at NSU? The ability to just do whatever you want. You have that outlet to go into your career field before you even get your degree.
One of the things that I love about being a student at NSU is that the opportunities are endless and truly the sky's the limit.
My name is Patrick Pyatt. I'm from Cleveland, Tennessee.
My name's Nathan. I'm originally from Southeast Michigan. The experiences I've had here at NSU, they've really just given me a drive for marine biology, and those experiences have really cemented my goals and aspirations of pushing for marine biology as a career.
I'm working as a peer leader, working in a classroom. I'm working at Mailman Siegel Center in a classroom. So I'm getting those experiences of being in a classroom, in an education, working with students that's already preparing me for when I get my degree and actually can do that.
My name is Ariella Erin Poon. I am from Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm a biology major with a studio art minor. My experiences with NSU and studying abroad really taught me that I want to make a connection with everyone I meet, and I want to carry that when I become an optometrist. Holding a lot of leadership positions while balancing the hefty load of a biology major, it really taught me time management and helped me realize what kind of study habits work best for me. Never had the chance to participate in so many organizations, so I decided when I'm in college, I'm gonna be in as many things as possible, make the most out of my college experience. The most exciting thing about studying abroad was being able to travel in a foreign country and trying something that I typically wouldn't get from here in Florida. That's the whole aspect of study abroad, to get out of your comfort zone and try new things.
My favorite experience here at NSU has definitely been being a peer leader. Everything about that experience pushed me to understand education's where I belong.
My name is Heidi Swan. I'm from the Bahamas, and my major is business management, but I also have 2 minors in human resource management and global engagement. I've been on 3 Sharks in Service trips since my time at NSU, and each one taught me something a little different. Each one had a different experience, but the things that I learned from all of them was, 1, how to interact with people of different ethnicities, races, with different backgrounds, different perspectives, and also different leadership skills. And that's something that I was able to take into my classwork, into my student employment job, as well as my internship. I went to one of the networking events held by the Career Development Office, and I met the director of the Talent Acquisition Department at AutoNation. And when a position opened up, she reached out to me and asked me if I was interested, and I said I was. And here I am, an intern at AutoNation.
Going down to 70 feet, that's where I really found my passion for marine biology, sitting on a shipwreck that day. And then from there, I've got my advanced certification, and I'm working on my nitrox certification soon.
All of these experiences on top of Razor's Edge leadership and learning what is it to be a leader, how does that really work, how do you facilitate yourself? All of that comes together, and that's what's built me into a person that's ready to go out into a career field and ready to really make an impact in this world.
While you're at NSU, you'll have the opportunity to engage in many of the types of experiences that you just heard about. In addition, there are many opportunities in which you can engage that aren't featured in that video. There were just too many great experiences to include them all in just one short video. If you're thinking it sounds like a lot of work to find an internship, a shadowing site, a research opportunity, or any of those other experiences, you've got a lot of help in your corner here at NSU. In addition to your Edge Advisor, the Employer Relations team in the Center for Academic and Professional Success is an important part of your NSU support network. And while you might not ever meet the members of this team, they spend a lot of their time in the community working to build and develop relationships that you'll benefit from. And we wanted to give them the opportunity to introduce themselves and tell you a little about what they do.
Hi, My name is Emilio Lorenzo. I am the Associate Director of Employer Relations for the Center for Academic and Professional Success. My team works behind the scenes for students to develop relationships with employers and external community partners to help build internship programs, job opportunities, research opportunities, and also create avenues of engagement so students can get in front of employers and find opportunities. Our goal is for you to have an edge in your career and gain the experience you need to be successful. And this comes from developing career fairs organized by industry, employer events, resume books. We also provide a referral process. So as you work with advisors, we actually send your resume directly to hiring managers and serve as your virtual cover letter. Our role is not just to build these amazing experiences, but promote them back to you and give you an edge in your career as you look to gain experience in your career. And so our employer relations team is here to support you as you strive to gain that experience in your field and gain an edge in your career.
You're going to learn a lot in the classroom that will help you grow into a professional in your field. But it's very important to add to this knowledge and experience by participating in a variety of career-related activities, both at NSU and beyond. At NSU, through the Experiential Education and Learning Program, or we call it Excel for short, you'll earn 6 Excel units, which will come from your participation in experiences such as internships, community service, study abroad, and leadership. In addition to those experiences for which you'll earn Excel units, you'll also seek out and participate in experiences that are not connected to the Excel program, but that will benefit your professional development. Your Edge Advisor is your guide to helping you find and take advantage of the many experiences out there and waiting for your participation. Take a moment. How do you feel now? Do you feel very busy balancing everything going on in your life? Most college students feel like they don't have a lot of extra time, which means every minute counts. It's important that as you pick where to spend your time and energy, that you're spending them in ways that will bring you both enjoyment and also help you get closer to your professional goals. Would a study abroad or an internship be more valuable for you? What do you need to do in order to be sure that you've got the clinical experiences needed to make your med school application really stand out? To be sure that you're making the most of your time and energy, let your Edge Advisor help to talk through your options and decide on a plan that will keep you busy, but not too busy, and more importantly, pay off in big ways as you advance toward your career goals. Picture yourself at work in 10 years. How in focus is that picture for you? Is it pretty blurry? Well, good news is that your Edge Advisor has a great toolbox for helping you engage in activities that will help you determine what you want to do, even if you don't have any idea right now. Or maybe as you think about yourself at work in 10 years, the picture's pretty focused. Well, your Edge Advisor can still help you confirm that career direction that you're aiming for and ensure that you're doing everything you can to set yourself up for success in your chosen career field. We've talked a lot about your Edge Advisor so far. Have you met with your Edge Advisor yet? If not, be sure to do so as soon as possible. You can find your Edge Advisor in a variety of ways. If you log on to Navigate, your Edge Advisor is going to be noted on your home screen in the lower left area under your NSU support network. Your Edge Advisor will also be listed on your DegreeWorks audit in the top left in the Advisor section. You can also find out who your Edge Advisor is in SharkLink by going to My Academics and then Academic Profile. And finally, if you check your inbox, we know that you have at least 2 or 3 messages from your Edge Advisor already. You can simply respond to one of those messages to check in with your Edge Advisor. Also, if you haven't reviewed the welcome letter that your Edge Advisor posted at the beginning of the semester, please do so. You can find it on the Edge Advising Resources page that I referenced earlier and will reference toward the end of this video. Please remember that at NSU we use the term Edge Advisor, but that's an NSU specific term. A lot of other schools may use the term Academic Advisor, and so in a lot of the systems that you'll see here at NSU, you'll see the term Academic Advisor instead of Edge Advisor. Your Edge Advisor at NSU is both your academic advisor and your career advisor. So don't be thrown off by any of those other terminologies. You have an Edge Advisor, and that individual is your one point of contact for both career and academic advising. So we've covered the 2 topics that we wanted to talk about today. So that brings us to the end of our visit to your class. However, before we go, we wanted to share a few quick reminders. First of all, be sure to visit the resource page that we created especially for you as an EDGE student. You can find that page again at bit.ly/edgeadvising or bit.ly/edgeadvising. If you're not yet registration ready, make sure that you meet with your EDGE advisor as soon as possible. If you're not able to make an appointment with your EDGE advisor before your registration window opens, please be sure to come to a drop-in meeting so that one of our advisors can help you determine the correct courses for your winter 2021 registration. And finally, be sure to connect with your EDGE advisor to discuss your career plan. We encourage you to make an appointment for as soon as your advisor is available to review your overall academic plan and get started on building your career plan if you haven't started so already. Thank you for your time and attention today, and remember to get registration ready before your registration window opens, and check in with your EDGE advisor regularly to continually refine your EDGE plan to help you achieve both your academic and your career goals.